Giuliano Di Vitantonio. I'm the CEO of AtlasEdge. AtlasEdge is a pan-European company building an edge data center platform across most of European countries. We are currently present in 20 markets across Europe and growing and going to more locations all the time. DCN is it's become one of the landmark events in the industry. This is my second event. I attended the one in Zurich a few months ago and I was already impressed there. But here in Milan is absolutely staggering what I'm seeing. I would say anybody who's in the data center industry in Italy is in this room today. So congratulations to the organizer. They've really pulled together a fantastic event and incredible attendance. Edge data centers are no different than any other data centers. At the end of the day, edge is a geographic concept. So the focus that we have as a company is to take data center capacity to more locations, but that doesn't necessarily mean smaller locations. So we still have to build a data center of 6, 8, 12, 20 megawatts. And so the challenges that we face are very similar to those who build larger data centers in more, let me say, more popular locations. It's still about finding power land and being able to build and construct in a timely manner to meet the customer requirements. So very similar to the requirements that larger data centers have. Of course, the fact that we are in markets that are a little bit more underserved means that the competition is not as stiff. So we have a little bit more of choice. But fundamentally, it's all about finding power, land, connectivity. Nothing changes. AI is the buzzword of the moment. From an edge standpoint, the key drivers remain cloud. The motion of cloud out remains one of the key drivers for edge. Also content, the distribution of content closer and closer to the end user remains a key driver for edge. But AI is coming. And at the moment, most of the focus in AI is on the big training deployments. We hear about these 100 megawatt data centers being built in the north of Europe or other remote locations. But once the training is more developed, there will be a time when the inferencing part of AI becomes more relevant. And clearly that's when the intersection with edge becomes very interesting. And it's early days to really figure out how that will pan out. Very similar to what happened with cloud 10 years ago when they started with just a few deployments and then they started to go more and more distributed and more in a more capillary way. The same thing will happen with AI. When inferencing comes of age, we will see more and more locations being touched by AI. And I think at that point we will have a much better understanding of the type of architecture that will drive the distribution of the capacity. I just want to thank the organizer again for this wonderful event, for having me as a panelist. And I wish you all the best with the future events, and probably I'll see you some of them in the future. Thank you.